Hey, welcome back, everybody. Wow, 101 episodes. Absolutely incredible. How you doing, Kaily?
I am doing amazing, Sarah. How are you?
So good. And by the way, we are doing a $100 giveaway. So if you head over to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel and you subscribe and just let us know that you subscribe, you'll be entered into $100. Super excited.
Yeah, absolutely. And so exciting to be here today and talk to you about something that we're going to talk more about in the near future, and that is money. And we're so excited to teach you about money, talk about money and mastermind on money. But today specifically, we are going to talk about financial therapy.
Yeah, I love this. So I've been studying money now for almost 2 years, like everything about it. And I've done network marketing so many times and I was successful in it. But the success never stayed and I didn't understand why. And it was because it's a belief system. There's actually a psychological root of financial behaviors that cause financial stress, right? So I was, before I met my husband, I was $50,000 in debt and I had consolidated to get myself out of that mess. And then, being married with my husband, we accumulated $100,000 in debt and we didn't understand how it was happening. So what we're going to be talking about here going forward is we're going to be addressing the beliefs, thoughts, and habits related to your financial life to bring about real changes in your future. And so by recognizing and addressing harmful money beliefs, it's very important to your financial progress because beliefs create and limit your reality.
And it's so true because the more I've learned about all of this, the past 2 years and my beliefs specifically, it's completely changed. Honestly, like every aspect of how I live, really, because I mean, right? When I was little, my beliefs were completely different than they are today because I made the decision to change the beliefs that I had around money. And that's why I'm so excited that we're able to talk about this now because, first of all, we're not here to tell you this is the right way, this is the only way. This is our perspective. This is what we've learned, and this is what's changed our lives with money and how to first accumulate more. Know more about it so you can find different avenues. But I think the best thing about us starting to talk about this and teach you what we've done is just that we've started to play in different areas and know different things about money now. And just like everything we do, we want to bring it to you.
Yeah. So Maxwell Maltz states, realizing that our actions, feelings, and behaviors are the result of our own images and beliefs gives us the level of psychology has always needed for changing personality. So it's super important to discover how beliefs create and limit your reality. And so beliefs influence your level of self-confidence, right? It affects your ability to learn and apply new financial habits. It gives you the confidence. The confidence also impacts your ability to pursue financial reserves and goals, right? So when you think, money is evil, it's the root of all evil, wealthy people don't give back and wealthy people are greedy, and if you have those mindset, then that's the belief that you have and you're going to continue to attract that to you, right? So one that I grew up with, I was raised Catholic and I was always taught that to be rich in God was to be poor in purse, right? It was ingrained in me for so many years. And then after I read Robert Russell's book, You Too Can Be Prosperous, he's absolutely right. He's like, God, spirit, universe, divine, whatever it is you believe in, him want us to prosper, right? We are meant to be here to prosper. We were not put onto this planet to suffer for a paycheck. And so
Mm-hmm.
your belief affects your thoughts, which affects your actions, which ultimately creates your life circumstances.
And that's the absolute truth, right? And that's the reason why you can look back on your life and see how you got here, right? And you can see the thoughts you had because I don't think everybody goes from when they were born to where you are now on a straight path, and it's perfect, right? So you can look back and see the hard times you had in your life, and you can probably think very quickly of the mindset you had in that time, right?
Mhm.
You can probably think of a really good time in your life where it was like the best year of your life and everything that happened was just so successful, and that could be you now. And you can see your belief system, right? And the thoughts that you had. So your belief system, your self-image, and everything that you want to see on the outside has to start on the inside first, right? And that's your belief system and self-image.
Yeah.
And I'm actually creating a new thing right now that's going to be available soon for you to start right there and look at your self-image and look at your belief system and change that to the way of thinking, acting, and seeing the results of literally everything that you want.
Yeah.
But it all starts within first, just like you just said, Sarah. Like, and your belief system goes way back, like literally way back to way, way, way before you.
Your thoughts aren't even your own. Like they are
Mhm.
passed on to you. So
Yeah.
here's the thing, right? You pay bills and you're like, oh, I just work to pay bills, right? So that's the thought. But then you go out and you buy stuff and you feel like, oh, I feel so great. I have the money to buy stuff. And, I bought a new table setting or, I spent $7,000 on Christmas decorations, right? And you feel great. But then you look at your bank account and you're like, oh my gosh, like now I really got to work hard to pay off this credit card that I just paid. And it becomes this circle. You're in this pattern, right? Of up and down, up and down, up and down. But changing your beliefs can be the most powerful way to alter your life. Altering your beliefs changes the entire cycle. So you get off of that wheel. You get off of that program that you're on because beliefs are the core of financial challenges, right? Enhanced beliefs lead to enhanced thoughts, actions, and results. So if you're constantly thinking money's evil, right? You're living in a lack mentality. If you look at rich people and you envy what they have and they say, "Oh, it must be so nice," but that they have it all, but you don't see where they come from, right? Like look at Oprah. Oprah was sexually abused at 20 years old. She had $0 in her bank account. She got pregnant when she was 14 years old and lost the baby. Right? She went through shit and back to create her $1 billion empire. Tony Robbins went hungry and was abused by multiple, his mom and multiple father figures, right? But you don't see that. You look at him and you envy him now, but there's this belief that there's more to it than that. Like Colonel Sanders, right? Colonel Sanders was gonna kill himself. He was like 60 when he finally figured out the secret recipe to his chicken. And he went door to door and sold fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And for those of you on here thinking I can't make money, this pisses me off because there are literally 7-year-olds out there on YouTube making millions of dollars playing with toys and opening packages, right? Like there's kids out there who are making more money than you because their belief system is sound. They
Yeah.
understand that they go out and people are like, you know what it is? You're just fucking lazy. That's what it is. You're lazy, so it's easier for you to collect the assistance, to be miserable, to have that belief. But if you address your belief, it's the most effective way to create financial future. And with more supportive beliefs, and it's not going to always be easy, but let me tell you, it's easier when you have a mentor or a coach, because with more supportive beliefs, it's much easier to create the habits necessary to earn, save, and accumulate wealth. Go on TikTok, find out some of these CPAs and all of these accountants and these wealth creators. They're giving you the exact reason why you're not earning wealth. If you earn an income, you will never be wealthy.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, eh? And it's true. It's absolutely true. Like, I talk to people all the time that, have a skill or a talent or love to do something, but would rather just go get a job because their belief system is that it's more secure.
Yeah.
Right? when you can literally put your talent or whatever it is that you love to do, like you can literally knit washcloths and
Yes.
tea towels and hand rags and put them on Etsy and people will buy them.
Yep.
Like there's so many ways to earn an income. And I
Let
always
me address this for a moment. There are kids buying JPEGs. You know what a JPEG is, right? It is a graphic for like $4 and reselling them for $4,000.
crazy. Crazy.
Is that not like mind blowing? Like I'm speechless right now.
Yeah. And you know what? It's because they're just doing it. And I kind of just had an aha moment when you said kids are doing the things they're doing on YouTube. It's that their imagination's wide open. They don't have a hardcore belief system ingrained in them yet, right? That is limiting them. They're like, I'm going to play with these toys. I'm going to unwrap them and I'm going to make videos and I'm just going to do it. And the parents are like, whatever makes you happy, do what you got to do. And they're making millions. But as you grow up and you have the beliefs passed down to you through generation, the only way that you can change that is you breaking that generational curse and integrating a new belief system into yours.
Yeah.
Because there's beliefs you have right now that you might always believe and they don't need to change.
Yeah.
But you can probably see when you do take a serious look at all of your beliefs and why you do what you do and think, I don't even know why I believe that. I guess I've just grew up saying that's the right thing to do. And I just kind of like just took it on as a belief without even knowing, right?
Yep.
But until you sit down and look at your beliefs, you don't realize that. So if you sit down and take a hard look at your beliefs and see that you're stuck with being successful and you're working that pay to pay, right there, that tells you have a belief in money because there's so much money in this world.
Yeah, there's no shortage of money.
And I'll tell you, there's money is going digital.
Yep.
That's the way. It's literally a number on a computer screen. You don't even need paper money anymore.
Nope. So
that is an abundance of money.
Right. So Chuck Palahniuk, I think that's how you say it. He states the unreal is more powerful than the real because nothing is as perfect as you can imagine it because it's only intangible ideas, concepts, beliefs, fantasies that last. Stone crumbles, wood rots, people they die, but things as fragile as a thought, a dream, a legend, they can go on and on and on. And so the wealthy, this question blew my mind. So we are working with Eli Wild, and he stated this in our training. What came first? Elon Musk's $1 billion or his $1 billion thought?
Right?
Right? Like, go do your research and see where he came from. He didn't have it easy either. He started off with like a $500 video game he created and sold for $500.
Mm-hmm. Only $500.
Because the thought comes before anything, right? You thought, I want to have a baby. Okay, so therefore you had a baby. You thought that you wanted to get a new job, therefore you got a new job. You thought that you wanted to get married, therefore you got married. You thought that you're hungry, so there you're in front of the fridge. You thought that you need to use the bathroom, and bam, you're in front of the toilet, right? The thought comes before the money comes. So, you have to, it's the one thing most people won't do, and it's study, right? If you want to earn, you got to learn. That's it. The secret of the ages are locked up in books. Go study them. But it has to come from within you because what it takes to achieve a state of financial health isn't just how much money you make. Because there are people earning $1 million each year with desperate financial challenges. I talk to people who are making, multiple six figures a year and they are still having financial challenges because there's multiple components to the financial prosperity and stability. And the question is, do you have all those financial components under control? If not, make sure you tune in. Send us an email, info@asodprotein.com. Next Wednesday, we're going to be doing the money code workshop, and we're going to give you the exact components to help you create help you to crack the money code.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be so amazing. And I was going to say too, we are doing also a vision board party to bring these thoughts into the physical and put them on a board so you can see them every single day. But we're going to have a workshop November 13th.
Yep, Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
If you want the registration link to that, also send a email to info@asodproteam.com.
And we'll drop it in the description too below.
Yeah, we can do that as well. I never even thought of that. But it's the truth, right? Every single thing starts in thought, and it sounds so silly, but it's the truth. Like, literally think about it.
Yep.
Everything we do, we think about, and then we do it. We think about it, and then we do it. We got to go get, like, I got to think, okay, I got to go get my son at 3. At around 3, I'll think, okay, I got to go, and I'll get in my car and I'll go. You're always thinking. So what are you
pay
always,
that bill?
Yeah. And what are you always thinking? That's what you need to look at. Like, what are you thinking?
Yep.
And if you can't think about what you're thinking, look at your result and what you're doing.
Yeah.
That is what you're thinking, because it's showing you you're doing what you think all the time.
Yep. And so it is necessary for you to recognize which money beliefs are negative and which are positive, because positives beliefs are those that allow you to keep, your financial health under control. Negative will help you to like spiral out of control. So you need to recognize, can you recognize positive and money beliefs? Do you understand the different components? So here's an example of beliefs that keep you poor. And, I don't mean poor like homeless. I mean poor as if you're living paycheck to paycheck, I'm telling you right now, that is living in emergency mode. No matter how much you tell yourself it's going to get better, you need to get out of that. So examples of poor beliefs are rich people are greedy. I just want to be comfortable. I don't deserve to be wealthy. I'll have to do a lot of things I don't like to do to become wealthy. My friends won't like me if I'm rich. Money is the root of all evil. Like, those are things that are going to keep you poor, in a poor mindset, in a negative mindset, in debt. But some examples of beliefs that and they go on. There's so many. It's hard to make a lot of money. If I had a lot of money, I'd probably just lose it anyways. How many times have you said that? How many times you said, oh, I get ahead and then I get 10 steps back? I shouldn't have more money than I need. There's other people out there who need more money. I'm disrespecting my parents if I make more money than they do. I can't be spiritual and have a lot of money. Has anybody chatted with the Dalai Lama? I'm pretty sure his net worth is $124 million. Because here's the thing. The more money you have, the more people you can help. So if you are truly living a spiritual life and you want to give back, the more money you can have, you can help your parents, you can help your friends, you can help strangers. So positive beliefs about money are money results from providing value to the world. Tony Robbins, Oprah, Bob Proctor, all of these people you see, they're providing value to the world. Elon Musk, right? He's on a mission to eliminate emissions, right? So he's creating these Teslas. Money provides freedom and choice. It is amazing how many less arguments you have with your spouse when you're not arguing about money. Saving money can be enjoyable. It can be fun. It can be actually, it's exhilarating. There's no better feeling than watching your savings account grow, and it grows and grows and grows.
Mm-hmm. And it's really just, I know, like, you can learn all of the things. You can listen to all of the people. You can listen to our podcast. You can listen to other podcasts. You can listen to the gurus. Mm-hmm. But if you don't take action and implement it, it's always going to be the same. Yeah. Right. And that's why Sarah and I do what we do. And that's why we have the circle in the company that we do, because we want to share what we know and what we've implemented and give it to you. Like, these are the answers to the best life you can ever have. Right? You just need to implement it. And if you want more and you love this stuff and you're like, I want to learn and I want to learn everything you guys know, then get a hold of us. Like, that's why we do this, because everything we've learned, we literally want to tell you and teach you and help you and see you grow. Like, there's no better feeling than to see you grow, because we're growing every day as well. We learn more stuff every single day. Like, we get to learn. It's not like a chore and you have to do it. Like, we get to do that. We get to learn about how we can make our future amazing. We get to learn about how we can leave a legacy for our families. Now, like your kids, your husband, your wife, you get to learn how to make the most amazing life for them. And you get to implement it and you get to live that life. Like, there's nobody out there saying that you can't. The only person in this world that's telling you can't is you. There's nobody else telling you can't.
Yep.
Because even if somebody else does and says, give that dream up, Susie, or whatever, you can't do that. No. That if you agree with that, you're still telling yourself you can't, but you don't have to agree with that. You can literally do, have, and be whatever you want in this lifetime.
So many of our beliefs are created during childhood, and they're never questioned, right? Because we hang on to everything our elders tell us, everything our parents tell us. So it's likely that you have several beliefs about money that are ineffective too, right? Like we were always told, no, we can't afford that. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. So I took that on, is we can't afford that, right? We didn't go on dates because we couldn't afford it. Another one was that was instilled in me is money is food is the only luxury we could afford. So when I looked back on like my weight gain and everything, it was true. Like even grocery shopping, when I grocery shopped, I would overshop because that was my luxury that I could afford, and that was instilled in me. And then when we started actually just buying for what we needed, it saved us a shit ton of money because we didn't end up throwing anything out at the end. And so like experts can't agree whether beliefs can be changed in an instant or whether it takes a significant amount of time. But like the old Chinese proverb states, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today.
Mm-hmm. And that's the truth.
Yeah.
It really, really is. And Sara and I love this, and we could talk to you guys all day about money and mindset and everything in between. But we're super excited to be bringing to you guys, like Sara mentioned a few minutes back, a webinar. We're going to be cracking the code of money with you, and you are able to attend. So if you are interested in that and you want to learn more, and you're in for a fun time with us and a lot of other amazing, wonderful ladies, send an email again to info@asodproteam.com, and just let us know that you're interested in the webinar.
And we'll also drop the link below here so that you can get to that as well. So we'll do the vision board link and this link as well.
Awesome. Well, it was amazing chatting today. I can't believe it's already Thursday and the time is flying before you know it. It'll be Monday again. And that's just the thing, right? Life happens fast. So
yeah,
have an absolutely amazing day, and we'll chat with you back on Monday.
Bye.